The sun isn't even up yet, but I just looked at the forecast, and I think the only way I have a chance at avoiding snow today is if I get on the road right now, so yay! Their portable rental bathrooms are so nice. It's so cold out and my hands hurt so bad. I feel like my hands are gonna freeze off. The original plan was to sit here and eat breakfast, but now after looking at the weather, I feel like I don't even have time for that. I'm gonna just have to eat while I drive. They were playing that song in there. It's one that they used to play at my old job. One of the ways that they tortured us. It's like, love you just the way God made you, girl. He don't make mistakes. And it makes me want to commit homicide. And their monsters were actually $2.48, which is like a crazy good price. So I got the new flavor. Okay, I'm like an hour down the road. I stopped at a rest stop because I need to attend to something. And it looks like I'm gonna hit snow like pretty much any time, but I might be able, like, it's warm enough that it probably won't stick. So I should probably be able to make it through and then get to Oklahoma where it's just raining and not snowing. Hope I can see. I'm stopped at Love's, like between Elk City and Oklahoma City, I think, probably closer to Elk City. And it is snowing behind me, but I actually beat the snow. I didn't even see a single snowflake. And then it looks like it's raining ahead of me, and then the rain is gonna move north, which is also the direction I'm going after Oklahoma City. So I will get rained on probably. And on my map, I had marked a thing to do in Oklahoma City. It's like the underground tunnels that connect their downtown buildings. Like they have it like open to the public, and there's just like art installations in it. And it's just a place to go walk around underground, which I'm very easily entertained. So that's totally the kind of thing that I love. But apparently it's closed on the weekends. And today is, I think, a Saturday. It's one of the weekend days right now. And that would be great to do during the rain too, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Bro, it's a good thing I'm not trying to leave. They got me stuck in here. One time, like a year ago, I was coming through this same stretch of highway in the pouring rain, except for I was with my parents and my dad was driving. And he was trying to pass a semi on an overpass, and the semi for some reason was like not wanting to let him pass. And so the semi started going like 85, and so my dad got pissed at him and was like also going 85, so they were racing each other on an overpass in the pouring rain. And so I lied about having to go to the bathroom so that we could pull over. And then when I was in the bathroom with my mom, I was like, you need to drive. And she was like, I know. So if I survive that, I can survive whatever kind of rain I get now. Well, and I mean, for context, I guess the reason why we were in this area is because that was like 2 days after I'd been in an accident and totaled my car. And I wasn't hurt, but like I easily could have died. And so I was a little bit nervous about being in a very similar situation as the one that led to me crashing. Except for this time we're going 85, racing a semi and road raging. I'm at the Cowboy Travel Plaza in Oklahoma. It says on their sign that they have a free pickle bar. I don't know what the fuck that means. And I probably don't think that I want it. It also said free fountain drinks with purchase of fuel, but unfortunately I really am not in the mood for a fountain drink. Wait, dude, oh my god. They have a Can you see that? What the fuck? They have like a petting zoo of like miniature donkeys or something. Oh, he's taking a piss. That's what I need to be doing. Hi. Just in an eyeball. Hi. Thank you. That was so much more fun than I was expecting. See, I love truck stops and roadside attractions. I think I'm gonna eat lunch now, so I hope that there's no like diseases you can contract from cows. I guess I'll sanitize my hands. My goal today was to make it at least to Oklahoma City. And I've already made it through there, and it's like, what time is it? Hold on. It's, oh, I think it's 3:30 here, Central Time. Okay, so it is kind of late. But I still have a lot of time left in the day. So I was thinking I could go all the way to Wichita, and then I thought, well, I could just go a little bit further than that too. So I might make it all the way past Wichita, which that's new. Normally I have a goal of where to make it to, and then I don't make it anywhere near that far. It is not normal for me to drive further than I expect to. And it did start raining right as I made it to the city, and then right as I left the city, it stopped. I like got out of it. So, and it was fine. It was never like raining heavily. And now I'm beating it, but it is kind of catching up to me. If I sit here for too long, then it'll catch up. I just realized also that the like opening shot of this video has a guy crawling out of the trunk of his car. I did not see that happening as I was filming it. I wonder what else I missed. Yo, I just opened YouTube Studio and I have 2 subscribers. Last time I looked at it, I had 0 subscribers. That's crazy. If you're seeing this and you're one of those 2 people, hi. What the fuck? Yeah. As much as I love this place, I might not even get gas here because they like don't advertise their gas price anywhere. I haven't seen it on any big signs. So I'm gonna walk up to the pump and see what it says, but I have a feeling it's gonna be like outrageous. So I'm probably just gonna drive up the way to the Loves and buy gas there. That was such a fun stop. That's why you should always follow fun billboards. Never underestimate a free roadside attraction. I may or may not have missed the exit for the Loves and cut it a little close. Let's see if I can't make it past Wichita, or at least to Wichita, and I could sleep at the Cracker Barrel. Check me out, bro. I'm already at the rest stop, and I got here before it was even dark. There was like still orange in the sky. So it's kind of a weird layout. It's like parallel parking instead of angled parking spots, and then there's like a loop with picnic tables, and people are saying like that's the overnight area, but it's like not well lit and there's more lights out here. So I didn't really want to go out in the dark loop. So I don't know if I'm technically supposed to be here, but the rules don't say anything about where you can park overnight. They just say that you can park overnight for one night. So I think it's gonna be fine. I'm just parked the same way that I always park at rest areas, which is I come in and I take the very first spot, because people fly in off of the highway, and so they just fly straight past the first spot. Nobody has time to like even hardly see me. Driving was pretty enjoyable today. I felt like yesterday going into Amarillo I was like going insane and I just wanted to be done, but today it like really felt fine. I think I did 6 hours, or Google Maps would probably say 6 hours, but I drive slow, so maybe it was more like 7. But I mean, I felt like I could have gone all the way to Kansas City. It's just that it got dark, and at some point I'm gonna get off of 135, and then from there to Emporia is gonna be 2-lane highways, because I refuse to take the Kansas Turnpike because I'm not paying $12 to drive in the state that I already pay taxes in. So it is 2-lane part of the way for me. And the first 2-lane section I already finished before I got to Wichita. So I just have like another hour of it tomorrow. So I mean, I could make it to my parents' house like by 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock tonight probably. But I don't really want to get there that late. I'd rather get there like in the morning so that I have all day. So I'm just gonna sleep out here and then get up and go in the morning, and I'll probably be there pretty early. Hopefully. My fear is like, what if they go out to lunch or like dinner? They do dinner a lot. What if they go out to dinner and they don't know that I'm coming home, and then they eat without me and don't buy me food? That would be like my worst nightmare. Oh, so this is my last night on the road for right now. Of course I'm gonna be back on the road, but for this phase, like, this is my last night on the road. That's always sad. I feel like it went by really fast. Like in the past I've been kind of ready to get back home. Like there's things that I look forward to and I'm like, oh, I miss my cat. But, well, both of my cats. I miss both of my cats, I mean. But like, I don't feel like there's anything that I want or need at home right now. But that's where I'm going. We're going on a family vacation. That's why I have to get there at a certain time, is so that then I can pile back in the car with my family and then drive like 14 hours or something down to Galveston. My mom suggested I just meet them in Galveston. I was like, I would not miss a family road trip. That's like my favorite thing. And I love it even more when somebody else is driving. I would if they asked, but I think it might drive them insane how slow I go. I don't speed like everybody else does. Except for my mom did let me know that apparently instead of listening to music on this trip, we're going to be listening to podcasts. So I might actually just shoot myself instead. I don't know. But I'm not driving, so it's whatever the driver wants. I'm happy to sit in the back and look out the window, even if we are listening to a podcast. Good morning. It is like 8:30 right now or something. I kind of slept in really late. I stayed up late last night. And daylight savings was last night apparently. So the sun rose at 7:30 instead of 6:30. And look at this, I've got ice on my windshield, but it's like, it's not on the inside. It's actually like just condensation on the inside, and then the frozen stuff is on the outside. I've never seen that before. I don't know if it's because it's more humid here or what. My hair looks insane. Look at what is happening here. Both times that I've left my car here, I'm like struck by the smell of the outside. It doesn't like smell bad or anything, it just smells like grass and like what I would think of as the smell of the outdoors. And I didn't realize that they didn't really have that smell down in the desert where there's no grass. Like, I didn't notice it was missing, but then I came back here last night and as soon as I got out of my car I was like, oh, it just like, it smells like outside in a way that I haven't smelled in a little while. So this is gonna be like the last video of this kind of group of videos, but I'm gonna be back on the road, so by the time I post this, I'm not probably gonna post this until several weeks from now, so you won't have to wait because I'm gonna be back on the road in a few weeks. So I hope at least somebody finds this enjoyable to watch, because I find them extremely enjoyable to film. I apparently just love talking to a camera because I have a lot to say and I feel like it needs to be listened to. And as of right now, I already have like more than 30 views on both of my first 2 videos, and I have 2 subscribers. So it's crazy, it's weird. Like, people are actually watching. That might not seem like a lot if you normally watch videos from people who have like thousands of subscribers, but it is weird to know that like real people are actually watching my videos, or at least clicking on them, and then, you know, they only watch for like 5 seconds. But it's still weird that people see me and then they watch me talk for like 10 seconds and then decide they don't like me anymore. Like, that's weird too, isn't it? And I also got a nice comment last night, and I haven't even responded to it. Okay, it's late as fuck thanks to fucking daylight savings. The problem is I live based on the sun, but my parents live based on the clock. So they'll look at the clock and be like, oh, it's noon. Let's go have chips and salsa with margaritas without our beloved daughter. So I kind of gotta go. I would not want them to have lunch without me. That would devastate me. And I guess I could solve this problem by just like telling them that I'm on my way home. And they probably already know. Like, they know roughly where I am. But I like the look on my mom's face when I walk in. I think it's cute. The last time that I came home without telling her, she saw my car, and apparently like my brother's friend has a similar car to me, so she thought that I was my brother's friend, and she just like waved at me and then went back to what she was doing, and I was like, damn, she's like not even excited to see me. But she was. Once she realized it was me, she freaked out. I got my tan koozie that I found on the ground in a parking lot. I don't know what the fuck Duradeck means, but Midwest representation. Okay, let's get on the fucking road. Let's stop fucking around. It's time to drive. Oh, my knee kind of hurts because I was sleeping with my knees bent all night because I wasn't wearing socks, and so if I stretched my feet all the way out, then like my feet would get cold. I want to get out and run. Let's fucking go. Damn. It always starts so rough. Yeah, my car's name, by the way, I guess I've never mentioned it. My car's name is Egg Gerard. Like egg, like the thing that comes out of a chicken, and then Gerard, like the guy's name. Well, I just remembered at the last second, right as I was getting to Emporia or Strong City or wherever I am, that I wanted to do this little like 1 mile loop trail that's part of the Tallgrass Prairie National Preserve, just as a way to stretch my legs, and because I have a rule of doing one fun thing, at least one fun thing every day. So I had that marked on the map, and I ended up coming over here to do that, but it is closed right now. They've got like, that's where the parking lot would be, and then I don't know if you can see it from here, but the whole trail is like ripped up. It looks like they're maybe putting in a paved trail. Yeah. So no short hike, I guess. I'll just have to go home. I am in Strong City right now, not Emporia. I think I still have a ways to go until Emporia. Bro, my mom is like trying to have a whole entire conversation with me right now. I looked on Life 360 so I could see that she was at Hy-Vee, and I was like, ooh, get me a case of hard tea. And I deliberately was vague. I didn't ask for a specific brand or anything, so I was like, I will drink anything that has alcohol in it and isn't beer. But now she's like, because she's picky, and so she doesn't understand what it's like to not be picky. And she's like, she doesn't know that I'm driving, I don't think, because she's texting me like this detailed description of like every option that they have. I'm like, just whatever, I don't care. I think she makes choices like this differently than I do too, because she would probably look at like flavor options, whereas I'm gonna look at the price versus what percent alcohol it is, and I'm gonna use that to calculate just like most alcohol per dollar, and I don't really give a fuck as long as it doesn't taste like beer, because beer tastes like butthole. That's all I care. Like anything that's like legally considered a beer but is not beer and the best price, that's what I drink. But it's very nice of her, and I do appreciate that she is taking the time out of her day to text me paragraphs about the exact flavor options that they have at Hy-Vee. And that makes me think too, if you live in a state, by the way, where your grocery stores can sell liquor, you have no idea what you have. And also, like, that's so weird. Like, every time I go to Missouri and I walk into a grocery store and there's, like, also a liquor store inside the grocery store, I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, this should be illegal. Like, it shouldn't be illegal, but it feels illegal to see liquor at the grocery store. Even now, like, they recently started being able to sell beer in Kansas grocery stores. It looks so illegal every time I see it there. I'm like, that can't be right. They can't sell it on wait, today's a Sunday. Oh, I wonder if my mom can even get that for me anyways, because they can't sell it on Sundays, I don't think. Or it's like, they can't sell it like before noon on Sundays, because that's when you're supposed to be at church, obviously. I don't know. But if you have liquor in your grocery stores, you live in a crazy state. You're like not even a real person to me. You were born to be the main character. Hello, baby. And here I am, back at my parents' house. As of right now, I have 6 subscribers and like 15 watch hours or so. So thank you if you're one of those people. I would really appreciate if you could tell me, like, I don't know, any feedback about my videos. Obviously, this is my thing that I'm doing and I'm not gonna change because other people don't like it. If you don't like it, just don't watch it. But I am kind of curious to know, like, what you like and what you don't like, and especially I want to know if it's like clear what's going on, if the narrative is clear and like you can tell where I am and what's happening, or if it kind of just seems like a bunch of random stuff mashed together. I do want to know how clear the storyline is. Also, how bad is the audio? Because when I watch it on my phone, the audio seems okay, but when I watch my own videos on my computer, now, I couldn't find any speakers in my dad's pile of junk for my computer, so my computer speakers are actually an old alarm clock radio, so maybe that's the problem. But when I watch my own videos on my computer, the audio seems so bad it's unwatchable. I don't know, let me know if the audio is like horrendously bad. If it's just regular bad, I don't care. You can tell me, but I won't listen. And if there's like anything in particular that you want to see more of, not my feet, don't say my feet or any body part, but let me know, or any questions that you want me to answer. I would love to do like a Q&A video. Probably not gonna work with 6 subscribers, but I'm dreaming big. And don't say, you're gross and you talk too much about peeing. This is how I am in real life. I announce to anyone who's willing to listen that I need to pee multiple times a day. If you don't want me to tell you every time that I go to the bathroom in a public place, just don't watch. Yes, I do own more than 2 shirts. This is the 2005 pinball something. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Thanks for giving me feedback. Stay tuned. By the time you're watching this, it'll only be a few days before I post another video. I have no idea where I'm gonna be then, but it'll be somewhere, so stay tuned. Bye.